Oh, hello, Primary 4. And now let's start Concept 2 about fuel. Okay, let's move to Lesson 1 in this concept. And firstly, let me define or tell you what is the meaning of fuel. The fuel is any substance that produces thermal energy when we burn it. It's any substance that produces thermal energy when we burn it. So we can call this fuel. So we know that the fuel is a source of energy because it gives us thermal energy that we can convert it into different types of energy. For example, the oil that we extract from under the ground, the coal like this, and the natural gas that we use in our homes, all these types, they are all these substances, they are forms of fuels. And we know that these different types of fuels can be extracted or get it out from underground, and they are used in warming and transportation. So we use the natural gas in our homes in cooking and also in the transportation. We use the oil in the transportation and operating the factories, and we also use the coal in warming our houses. For example, when the car is running out of gas, so we should go to the gas station. So the cars need fuels as a source of energy so they can move, because they can convert the thermal energy that comes out from burning the fuel into electric energy and into kinetic energy so the car can move. So when the car burns the gas inside the engine turns the chemical energy inside the fuel into kinetic energy so the car can move. So if there is no fuel inside the car or inside the device, there is no movement because it's the source of energy. And now we have different uses of the different forms of fuels. Firstly, we can use the fuels in cooking food, like as I said, by using the natural gas or the wood. We can burn the wood and produce thermal energy that we use in cooking, or using the natural gas in our ovens in the home. Okay, number 2, generating electricity or producing electricity. I said that we can use the oil inside the factories or inside the electric power stations, so we can produce electricity, and this electricity can be used to operate different devices in our life. Okay, so we can, in the generating electricity or to generate electricity, we can use oil, natural gas, or coal. In warming our homes, we can use the coal or the wood. Both of them we can burn, and they produce thermal energy that can feel us warm. Okay, and also in operating vehicles or the cars or any something that can move like the cars or motorcycle, we can use the gasoline or the natural gas. And the gasoline, it's a type of fuel made from the oil, so we can extract the gasoline from the oil, and it's a type of fuel that we use to operate our cars. Let's move to the questions. Now let's put right and wrong. As the speed of the car increases, the amount of used fuel decreases. No, that's wrong. By increasing the speed of the car, so the car will use or consume a large amount of fuel, because the fuel is the source of energy. So number 1 is wrong. Number 2, it's better before making a trip by a car, we must check the amount of gasoline inside the fuel tank. Excellent, that's right. Because getting the enough fuel inside the car tank or inside the fuel tank, it will make us a safe trip or a very good or a better trip. Number 3, we cannot drive a car that doesn't contain fuel. Excellent, that's right, because it's a negative sentences. We cannot drive a car that doesn't contain fuel. Yeah, that's right. Number 4, on burning fuels, they produce electric energy. That's wrong. Burning anything in the world, this produces thermal energy. Number 5, we need gasoline to move a bicycle. No, that's wrong. We need the gasoline to move a car or a bus, but to move a bicycle, we need our kinetic energy that comes from the food that contains chemical energy. Okay, now write the scientific term. Firstly, it's the main source of most forms of energy on the earth. Excellent, the sunlight or the solar energy. Number two, the form of energy that is produced as a result of burning of wood and coal. As that is produced, very good, thermal energy. It's any substance which produces thermal energy. If I said any substance, so it's fuel. Very good. So what if I said it's the substance that I use inside the car to give the car its needed energy? Very good. It can be fuel or gasoline. That's all for this lesson, and thank you for listening.